Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Rohel Musimar and I'm excited to have you here with me. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating world of speech acts. But before we begin, let's explore the power of language, communication, and the impact of our words. Whether you're a language enthusiast, a student of communication, or simply curious about the art of speech, this presentation is for you. Throughout this video, we'll unravel the nuances of speech acts, dissecting their functions and implications in everyday interactions. Get ready to delve deep into the realm of language and expression. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community. Your support keeps us inspired to create more engaging and informative videos. Are you ready? Let's begin. Speech acts refer to the actions performed through speech. These actions can be categorized into three main types, as proposed by philosopher C.L. Austin and further developed by John Searle: locutionary acts, illocutionary acts, and perlocutionary acts. Which means a speech acts, it refers to the actions performed through speech. In linguistics and philosophy of language, speech acts are categorized. Speech acts are actions that individuals perform when they speak. This concept, developed by philosopher J.L. Austin and further expanded by John Searle, focuses on how words are not just used to convey information but also to perform action. Here are the three main types of speech acts. First, locutionary acts. Locutionary acts, it refers to the literal meaning of the words spoken. This includes the production of sounds, words, and sentences that have specific grammatical structures and semantic content. In simple terms, locutionary acts are about what is said, which means the locutionary acts, it refers to the basic act of producing sounds, words, and sentences that have a particular meaning. It is the literal act of uttering words with a specific linguistic content. In simple terms, locutionary acts focuses on the surface meaning of the words spoken without considering any deeper intention or implications. For example, when someone says the sky is blue, the locutionary act is simply stating a fact about the color of the sky. It is the primary level of education where words are used to convey information or describe a situation without any additional layers of meaning. So, understanding locutionary acts is essential in communication as they form the foundation of speech acts and provide the basic content of what is being communicated. By analyzing locutionary acts, we can grasp the literal meaning of statements before delving into the intended purposes or effects of the speech acts. Illocutionary acts. Illocutionary acts go beyond the literal meaning of the words and focus on the speaker's intention in uttering those words. These acts involve the speaker performing an action through speech, for example, making a request, giving a command, asking a question, making a promise, or expressing an opinion are all illocutionary acts. The illocutionary force of a statement determines the speaker's intentions and the effect the speech act has on the listener. So, which means the illocutionary acts are the type of speech acts that focus on the intended meaning or purpose behind the words spoken. Unlike locutionary acts that deal with the literal meaning of words, illocutionary acts are concerned with the speaker's intentions, desires, beliefs, and the effect aimed to achieve through their speech. When someone performs an illocutionary act, they are not just conveying information but also expressing their intentions, attitudes, or commitments. These acts can take various forms such as making requests, giving order, asking questions, making promises, apologizing, congratulating, and so on. For example, when someone says, "Could you please pass the salt?" the illocutionary act is a request, indicating the speaker's intention to have the salt passed to them. The illocutionary force behind the words determination the type of speech act being performed. Understanding illocutionary acts is crucial in communication as it helps interpret the speaker's intentions and the underlying meaning behind their words. By recognizing the illocutionary force of speech acts, listeners can better comprehend the speaker's communicative goals and respond appropriately. Last is perlocutionary acts. Perlocutionary acts refer to the effect that speech has on the listener or the hearer's response to the speaker's words. Unlike illocutionary acts, which focus on the speaker's intention, perlocutionary acts emphasize the impact of speech on the listener. For instance, persuading someone, convincing them, comforting them, or causing them to change their behavior are all examples of perlocutionary acts, which means perlocutionary acts refer to the effects or consequences that speech acts have on the listener or the audience. Unlike locutionary acts that focus on the literal meaning of words and illocutionary acts that center on the speaker's intentions, perlocutionary acts emphasize the impact or response elicited by the speech acts. So, in that wraps up our exploration of speech acts. I hope you found this video insightful and engaging. If you enjoyed this content and learned something new, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with others who might benefit from it. Thank you for joining me for this journey into the world of speech acts. Your support means the world to me, and I look forward to bringing you more valuable insight in future videos. Let's continue learning and growing.